for the input. We are quite short on time, so we will have not anymore the discussion about with the 3 case studies. But I would like to invite the local members of our teams, and also everybody who wants to speak up can actually speak up, of course. So we would like to learn from you, and I would like to call Rezvan first, maybe because he's traveling or about to travel with in Bangladesh now. How do you relate to the projects we heard and the keynotes? Yeah, and which specific challenges do you have, and how do you use the participatory approaches?
Yeah, thank you, Roland. The sessions are really interesting, and something is very common, as Kabir sir was also telling us, that we share a common vision. So that is a very good thing to know that many people are thinking the same way. And also I want to put one reference in this regard, that is actually we think Kabir sir as a pioneer of this participatory process in Bangladesh. And one time me and my friend went to his, we are in a webinar, online meeting, and we are thinking about the participatory rural workshop. So he first asked who is selecting which village you are going to work on? Do you selecting the villages? So we talk, no, we are not selecting. Someone from the village is interested. So he then asks, okay, then you can proceed, because if you select the village, then you are acting like a boss. So it's not like you will decide like what to work on, which to select and who to not. So this is kind of a learning, and also everyone today recon that thing. So based on the several presentations, case study, I will mention about working your so from the experiment team lead under supervision consultant firm in the Participatory Urban Design consultancy under World Bank, and the Dhaka City Corporation is our client. So the fear of this in here is whether it will help competition. It is a confusion, because in our context we want, or in many contexts we want the design phase or first action, like, okay, you need to design first, though in our context the implementation may take a long time. So if we go through a participatory process, there is a fear like, okay, it will take very long time. And also when if you agree that we said, yes, we are going to do the participatory process, as I see today in different person presentation, like in our country, I think it still is a lack of expertise in guiding this as a major area in design of public space. So in public space, we talk about community engagement, but there are several layers of community engagement. So the expertise is not very well established here. And also about, I will reflect on one thing from our Dhaka project. There is recently we went to a women workshop, and they didn't like the tea stall in their area much, and they don't feel safe moving through the tea stall. But boys like ours and the many person in our country, I thought like tea stall is the main cultural space. So, and the whole city is covered by the culture, this tea stall. And so why the whole city looks towards the perspective of a woman? This is a very important perspective change. And also this participatory process sometimes brings up some sensitive issue like power play of authorities, crime, drugs, which is very difficult to officially document or freely document. And though Bangladesh is doing great in digitalization, but when we online pandemics digitally include people in a participatory process, we found it really difficult to engage the common people. So basically who are doing it in different contexts. And thing other than mask, I would actually ask some question, or maybe not as a question, but in our context, which is a very dense populated city, so we can only ensure mask and maybe at some level safety distance, but that is also become very difficult to maintain. So I'm really curious, like what more steps in your country you follow, and because when we're talking about really engaging people in the process. So if we follow much like the safety procedures of the health safety procedures, like we have to do this these days, then really do you think like it is some kind of a barrier for engaging people more? So that is all from me. Thank you.
Thanks, Rizwan. I think the questions we have to debate the next time. We have 7 episodes of our webinar, and maybe we will learn from this and have maybe less speakers and debate more. But maybe